The Tryst by Abbie Farwell Brown, 1871 to 1927. A tryst had I with the bright sun to keep upon a little hilltop in the dew. I promised him to wake mine eyes from sleep and see him paint the dappled dawn anew. To meet him by the rose bush in the brake, I, e'en before the lark should be awake. I gave my promise as the sun sank red, and then I softly stole away to bed. Okay, this poem is by Abbie Farwell Brown. She's an American from Boston. She lived all of her life in the same house in Boston, on Beacon Hill. Let's see. She first became famous for the Book of Saints and Friendly Beasts, and this was a story about the traditional Christian stories of how of the saints interacting with different animals. And then she also wrote another one talking about the Canadian Indian folklore, and another one about Norse mythology. Okay. Okay, so she was very well known in her time. She was well known as a writer. So what's this poem about? The Tryst. Okay, well, a tryst is a prearranged meeting, an assignation, particularly between lovers. And I think it's a very interesting word to use, because this is talking about a tryst between her and the sun and the sunrise. Yeah, and she promises to meet the sun in the morning. She promises to go up on a hill to meet the sun in the morning, and it's as if the sun is a lover. She's personifying the dawn, and I think it is a very beautiful thing. So let's see. A tryst had I with the bright sun to keep upon a little hilltop in the dew. Firstly, notice this had I. This inversion is just a poetic inversion. So I had a tryst, I had a meeting to keep with the bright sun, a meeting of lovers on the little hilltop, on the top of a small hill, in the dew. The dew is this water that goes over the plants and the grass and things like that early in the morning. I promised him, so the sunrise is him, personified again, to wake mine eyes from sleep and see him paint the dappled dawn anew. So I promised to wake up from sleep and see the sun painting the dots of light and shade of the dawn again. So this is saying that the sun is her lover. She's in love with the sun. The sun is the person that she loves. To meet him by the rose bush in the brake, I, e'en before the lark should be awake. So she promises to meet the sun by the rose bush in the brake. I think the brake is it's a wild place. It's overgrown, particularly overgrown with brambles and blackberries. So she's going to meet him on this little hill by the rose bush. Yes, even before the lark should be awake. So she's promising to be there and up there before the lark wakes up. The lark is a bird with a reputation for getting up early. We even have a saying, up with the lark. I gave my promise as the sun sank red, and then I softly stole away to bed. So she gave this promise to the sun as the sun was going down, as the sun was disappearing. Yeah, and then she made this promise to the sun, and then went to bed. So clearly this is saying she's in love with the sun. The natural wonder and beauty of the sun and the sunrise is something that is very important to her. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. The Tryst by Abbie Farwell Brown.